Godslayer, you're up next, friend. Really appreciate ya. Thanks for sticking around, dude. What do we got from you? We have Slater with the song Disciple. I assume that's what it is. With intro. Let's see what's up, dude. You give me a link. Let's plug that thing in there. See what my computer spits out. Oh, this is Slayer, not Slater. My bad. The song is Darkness of Christ. Plus Disciple. So this is like maybe two different segments, but it's meant to like flow into each other. So just two segments. Darkness of Christ and Disciple. Uploaded by Con Klaus on YouTube. Oh, dude, we were going to look up the meaning. Gosh. Happy Joy. Oh, I think you gave it to us. Bloody Sunday, or the Bogside Massacre, was a massacre on 30th of January 1972 when British soldiers shot 26 unarmed civilians during a protest march in the Bogside area of Derry. Ugh. Wow. Shot 26 of them. Damn, dude. Whoever made that decision, I hope they got dealt with. Northern Ireland, 14 people died. God. 13 were killed outright, while the death of another man 4 months later was attributed to his injuries. Thank you so much, Happy Joy. Gosh, dang, dude. Just another case of when the cops, when whoever is... Yeah, no, dude, it's the cops. Whenever the cops just feel they're too in. How do I explain, dude? When they have too much power, dude, and they decide to do that, that's too much, dude. It reminds me of like Kent State, you know. Damn. Happy Joy. Thank you for sharing. It's around the same time too, right? Damn. Yeah, dude. Police were just getting way too comfy. No. Shout out to you two for being on the right side of history. Am I right? Gosh, that's touches my soul. Well, thank you so much, Happy Joy, for sharing. You're watching this and making cookies. Nice. I know. Rest in peace to everybody involved. All right. So, we are getting into something completely different now. So, God, Slayer, Doom. Thank you so much for coming around, dude, hanging out with the stream. We have some Slayer with the song Darkness of Christ. The song is Disciple.
The repression of knowledge, the structures of religion have collapsed.
Wow. Wow, okay. That intro was crazy. Reminded me so much of like metalcore bands nowadays, dude. Even like deathcore, dude. This is more what we would call deathcore today. If this was released today, it would be called deathcore. This is crazy. Can't even wait to hear the real track. This was just the intro, dude. Darkness of Christ. It felt like an intro. We had some voices talking over it. Let's just get into the real track, dude. Disciple. Dude. Okay, I think it's the first time I've breathed in a good little bit. Wow. Okay, let's take a little bit of a break here. Cannot believe this is a song. Wow. Okay, I've heard stuff like this before, right? This isn't my first rodeo with this, dude, but this is really the first time listening to Slayer do it. And, dude, this unrelenting, dude. Wow. I love it. It really is reminiscent of like, or a precursor to today's metalcore, like gent stuff, dude. This is sick. And yeah, dude, I totally hear the message here. It's like, yeah, I get it, dude. This is pretty much like, you know, there's plenty to be angry at, and I'm sure, dude, I can't even still get over the fact this was released in 2001, September 11th, dude. I'm sure people had a bunch of conspiracy theories. Just coincidence. Unfortunate coincidence. But dude, unrelenting energy. I'm just stunned. Amazing stuff. Let's back it up. Get into this, dude. The song is Disciple. Dude. Tom Aria's vocals, dude, the shouting. It reminds me a little bit of like Serge Tankian from System of a Down a little bit. I love this like kind of punk thrash vibe we have going on as well. It's sick. All right, let's get back into this.
Wasting your life and leave a blind faith. With the fuck
Okay, dude. Slayer with Darkness of Christ plus Disciple. Wow, okay. So obviously, this is just dripping with nihilism, dude. Unrelenting, just like the beat, just like the guitars, dude. Just like the energy of the song. It does not give a fuck, dude. It is just. This is the band being completely honest about what they believe in, what they think. And I'm sure a lot of people share the sentiments. It's a heavy subject. I don't think we're going to get into this too much. I don't think I'm going to talk about it. At least, I'm personally atheist. It is interesting, though, to believe that God hates us all. You'd have to believe there is a God. And that is certainly this person's opinion, dude. So I have no idea exactly what he's trying to say, right? I think we have the lyrics. Mankind, in his insatiable search for divine knowledge, has discarded all biblical teachings. Okay, so he's calling out humanity more like realizing that the strength of religion is the repression of knowledge. All structures of religion have collapsed. Yes, humanity has kind of ruined the vibe of a lot of things. Like greed has ruined a lot. Right? Life prays for death. In the wake of the horror of these revelations, it was never imagined how graphic the reality that would be known as the end of creation. So I think this is the intro, right? Darkness of Christ. We're not going to read all this. Gosh, there's so many lyrics. But, dude, honestly, at least he's wearing his heart on his sleeve, right? He's not, being malicious with anything. I can definitely see how some people might instantly feel, I don't want to listen to this. This is the devil. I think it's more just guttural, visceral humanity speaking through this man, trying to get your attention. Like, come on. There's stuff wrong. I think Godslayer Doom said Mr. Arya was a practicing Catholic. If that's true, then it makes a lot of sense. It fits the narrative. He's trying to call out the hypocrites. I believe that's what the song's doing. Dude. Wow. I loved it. I would definitely listen to more. Thank you, Godslayer. Appreciate you. Sick all the way around. It was like multiple thrash songs in one, dude. There were so many switch ups. It was great. A great experience. What more could you want, dude? The Pit will be amazing if you go and see this live. The pits are nasty, I'm sure, with Slayer, dude. All right. Yo, going over to twitch.tv/JohnSlopReacts and leave a follow if you want to catch all these live streams where we record all these reactions, dude. And going over to patreon.com/JohnSlop to submit your favorite songs for me to listen to. And you can help support the channel as well. Appreciate ya.